Hello everyone. Thank you for joining our weekly Wednesday webinar. So today we would be looking at a mixed topic that includes multiple features that we have recently released. So my name is Arjun Kharat and I'm a business analyst with the Kylas team. So what we're gonna say today, let's look at it. So these are the three major feature that we would be looking at in the Kylas system. Starting first, we would be looking at how we can edit or rename the call form fields that meets your business requirement or the user needs. Followed that, we will be looking at how we can add decimal value in the product quantity for the deal creation. And after that, we will be looking at our last but not the least, that is the call and meeting fields on the lead business entity. So to understand what exactly these features are and how this will help our businesses, let's understand use case related to this each of feature. So first starting with, we have a call form in the Kailash system where a user can log a call information like whether which entity, whether it's a lead or contact, to whom the call was conducted, what is the outcome, whether the call got connected, whether it was missed, whether the end customer was busy. So you will get the result of that particular call, the duration and other information. Now, since we, Kailas, are dealing with a lot of industries such as the edtech, travel industry, manufacturing, to name a few, we understood that the requirement of each of this business are little bit slightly different comparing to the each other. For that purpose, we have introduced the customization option on lot of our existing business entities. And now recently we have introduced the customization option on the call form that will help you and your business to give a naming convention that meets the user needs, very easy to understand for all of the user, so that while creating a call they can understand what exactly this fields is used. Now let's look at the these forms in this system. Okay, I hope my screen is visible to the audience. So once we log into our system, this is the first thing dashboard that you will see on your login. And on the left hand menu bar, you will see one call or phone icon that represents all your call details available in this system based on the access permission or the access rights given to you. So here I can log a call. So this is a call log form where I can actually input the call detail. So for example, I have called a lead, then the lead name. So as soon as I select the lead name, you will see this phone number field become unable. But here is one question, that the field does not have any phone number because a lead can have multiple phone numbers. So we have given ability of selecting a number on which our user have called in. Now followed that we have two more fields that are important, such as the type of the call, whether I call the lead or the end customer gave me a call. So I will select a type and the outcome, the result of this telephonic call, whether it got connected, busy, whether the end customer rejected the call, whether there were no answer or it is a missed call. So I have selected outcome of my call, and here we have the two field, one is date and time. So we can give exact information as to on which day I called the lead along with the exact timing. Now I can select the duration. So here we have three type of duration. First in a seconds, second in a minute, and third is hour. So I have selected that I have called this lead and the duration was 50 seconds. Any notes that you would like to add post this call or to notify your colleague what all conversations you had on this call? Let me add this note and save. So this is a very basic or the system form that we have. Now, how you can change this form based on your requirement? Let's look at that. So at the bottom on right hand side, you will see a setting icon. Upon click, you will see option of customization, and under this you will see the call log form fields. So you can see we already have very long list over here. So we are introducing more of customization that helps the businesses to create different forms that meets their business needs, so that whenever they are dealing with their customers, the team can easily grab more information and the data entry becomes very easy and sophisticated for the users. So here, let me select call log forms. So as soon as I click, I will see a list of all my current fields along with their type, the data type, whether what kind of this field is, and also the nature of the fields. So here, let me select or change some of the fields. So for example, this outcome that we have here connected. So I will say phone results to this field and submit. Now here we have type, which is available here. Okay. I have given slightly change to the name field, and we have other fields. So let me change this to call duration, and we'll change one more field, that is phone number, to called in number. So submit. Now let's go back. Let me refresh this page and let's log a new call. So when I click on the new call, you will see that this field's naming convention has been changed based on what input I have given in the customization. So let me select one lead on which I have called. So you can see the phone number I have changed to called in number. I have selected. Then the phone entry type, kind of the type as to whether I call the lead or the customer give me a call. Then the phone result, the ultimate result of this call. Okay. Now here it also changed to call duration. I have selected second and given my timing. Now let me save this, and I can see these changes are also reflecting in the data for the new call as well as the existing data of calls available in the system. So with this, you can actually customize your forms and give a different naming convention that suits your business and user preference so that they can easily input the data and make the experience of the system very easy for them. Moving next, we have our next point, that is adding decimal in product quantity. So to understand this feature, let's understand or consider one business case for this feature. So now, if you have seen in the Kailas system, the quantity of any deal for that particular product was in terms of, multiple by 1, 2, 3. So let me open up this particular deal. Okay, so if you notice, earlier we had this kind of quantity representation where we can add quantity in terms of 1, 2, 3 increasing to the solid number. But now, since as I earlier said that we are dealing with a lot of industry, we understand this requirement as well, where the customers are dealing in the decimal quantity products. So to give you a very Indian context example is for the gold sale. So when there is a gold selling, it always in the decimal. Okay, so to relate that and make this deal more usable with accurate product quantity and pricing, we have introduced the decimal in the product quantity. So here, let me create a new deal. Let me give a closure date for this one. Let me select a pipeline. I will select and I will add a product over here. So I have selected a sample product which is of 100 INR rupees. Now, if I want to sell this product in terms of, having decimal as a quantity, so like 1.5, that I was earlier not able to do. Now, with this feature, now you can sell your product consisting of decimal quantity in the product, and accordingly the price will change as you put the input. So your calculation part is also got handled by the Kailas system. The only thing that you need to take care is updating your quantity for the product. So when I input 1.5, the price of the product has been changed and I can save this deal with the decimal quantity product, and I can see the product or services detail which is available on the deal. So upon click, I can actually see or get a glimpse of this particular deal considering the product with their quantity, the exact price of the product, discount if there is any, and the amount multiplied by the quantity. So this way you can create more accurate deal regardless of what industry you are dealing with. Now moving to our next, that is the third topic is call and meeting feeds. Now, since we are in the CRM industry, the key major points is the nurturing activities that so that we can grow our businesses and delight our customer by giving them the best services or the product that we have. Now, to understand this process from start to end, we need to understand the journey of a particular lead through which it goes to. to the success rate. And how it goes, that can be actually understood with the Kylas feeds. So how Kylas feeds will help you now to look at this specific example of call and meeting. So at the start of this webinar, I have added some call logs to this specific lead, which I can see are resulting over here. So I will start with one fresh example. So let me create one lead in this system. I have added Rakesh Gupta as one of my lead. Let me add an email ID. I will add a phone number. I will address city and some other information. Okay, now these are the new lead entry in this system. Okay, now let me save this lead. Okay, so this is the lead that I have added in this system, that is Rakesh Gupta. And when I go to this lead, you will see under the history section. So on the detail page, as you scroll down, you will see one more section, that is history. Now under here, you will see these three different tabs. One is all activity, second productivity, and third is the communication. So the way your users will be interacting with the end customer and the way they would be nurturing your leads, such kind of activity we have segregated into this two section. First, productivity, where you will see the tasks or notes related information. Under communication, you can see the calls or meeting, whatever they have conducted with your lead, so that you will get to know how your users are interacting with your customer and how they customers are being nurtured. So on all activity, we will see all the combination of productivity, communication, and the core actions that we do on the lead. So for example, this feed is recently generated like a minute ago. Here I'm seeing that the lead or this person Arjun Kharat created the lead Rakesh Gupta with the following details. So what following details I have used, like city, the state, the email address, the address, country, and other information that I have used while creating the lead. So I will get to know what inputs I have given when this lead got entered into the system. Now to look at our topic, we need to see the call and meeting feeds. So to do that, let me add a call log on this particular lead. So I'm giving some inputs over here. The number, the duration, minute, like 12, and save this particular call log. So as soon as I save and click on the refresh button, I got a new feed, that is call log. This is the ID of the call log that I have created by the Arjun Kharat. And here I got the detail of what information I feeded to my system when I was logging this particular call. And if you notice, this ID is a hyperlink, and upon click, it will open in a new tab and will redirect you to the specific call that was logged. So here I can also see the exact detail that is available in the feeds as well. Similar way, we can also see the feeds for our meeting. So let me add a meeting. Okay, now let me save this and refresh our history section. So as soon as I refresh, I got a new feed that is for the meeting, and I can see all the details that I have inserted while creating this meeting. And similar way, this meeting is also a hyperlink, the subject line that I have given, and upon click, I will be redirected to this specific meeting listing page where I can see the details of the meeting. So this way, you will get more insightful information of your data as to how your leads are being nurtured by your users and what all activities they are doing in terms of nurturing them. For your calls, then adding or creating different kinds of deals with the decimal products, and also seeing a lot of feeds in your leads that will gonna give you an idea as to how your leads are being nurtured by your teammates or colleagues, or even what all activities are done so far, so that you can take over the next step from there. Okay, so thank you so much audience for joining today's webinar. You can also watch our webinar videos on our YouTube channel. And for any queries or questions that you have related to CRM application or any use case that you would like to have in the CRM application, definitely we would be happy to hear you, and you can write us on support@kailas.io. So it is available on the slide, that's support@kailas.io, and we would be happy to answer your query. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar. We will be soon meeting up on our next webinar, that is would be on next Wednesday.